The objective of this construction is to show to the students how we can construct an ellipse whose two foci are given, and the sum of the distances of the moving point which makes an ellipse from the two foci is also given. Thus we are given three things: one, the position of one of the foci, and another point, the position of the another foci. Let's name this point as A, and name this point also as B. Okay. Now we join A to B. Now also we are given this length, which gives us the sum of the two distances from the foci of the moving point which generates the ellipse. Now with center A and radius equal to this, that is the given distance, we construct a circle. From this circle, let's take an arbitrary point here, which we label as C. Okay. Now what we do is we join C to B and also C to A. Now what we do is we find the middle point of BC. At this middle point, which we name as D, we draw the right bisector of BC, that is the perpendicular bisector passing through D and is perpendicular to BC. So we construct a perpendicular line. This perpendicular line meets AC at this point, which we label as E. Now if I join E to B, we clearly find that EB is equal to EC under all conditions if ED is the right bisector. That is, if I move C either to this side or to this side, EB is always equal to EC. Thus AE plus EB is same as AE plus EC, which is the radius of this circle. Hence the sum of the two distances from the two given foci. Thus the locus of E will be an ellipse whose foci are at A and B, and the sum of its distances from the two foci of the generating point is equal to the given radius of this circle. Consequently, we have to draw the locus of E, that is the path traced by E under the condition that C moves on this circle so that AC is always constant. We find this to be a beautiful ellipse whose foci are at A and B, and the sum of the distances of this moving point E from A and B is always constant. Hence it is the required ellipse whose two foci were given and the sum of the distances was also given. That concludes the construction of the ellipse.